I mean, people are worrying about how much creatine should I take, should I get testosterone, when they don't even actually have that program. They don't know. If you ask them, okay, how long is this current block of training doing? How long is this mesocycle? They're like, wait, what? What's a mesocycle? Alright guys, I'm just going to make a short video here today. It's going to be more of a rant, alright? But it's just about making sure that you actually have a plan in place when you're thinking about training, whether that's hypertrophy, strength, performance oriented, whatever it is. Making sure that, especially for people that are doing this recreationally, because I'm not talking to people that are competing in things, competitive of a sport at a high level. Obviously this information isn't going to be useful to that, because you already, by virtue of being a competitor, are going to have that in place. But the recreational lifter, person who's just found, started going to the gym, realizes they like lifting and really like, lifting weights, hitting new PRs, whatever it is, right? The importance, I just want to emphasize the importance of having a plan, right? So, obviously a lot of people go to the gym. I'd say the gym I go to, I wouldn't be surprised if over half the people in the gym at any given time, if I could just pick 10 people, I'd be surprised if half of them had a program, honestly. And it's something that, it's ironic, because people really worry, they always, they worry, oh, what kind of protein powder should I be taking, oh, what's a bit of whey, or this, or hydroxylate, or isolate, or how much, this should I be taking, creatine, should I be taking, TaKiNg TuRkEsTeRoNe thing, I'm going to take TaKiNg. And I know people that take, worry about taking these new supplements, but they don't even have an actual structured program in place, alright? So they're worrying about these like little nuanced, the minutiae of things, right? They're worrying about these little tiny little details, like taking creatine, they might add like not even 1% to your performance, and in that like 10-second, that sort of like, a sprinter, an Olympic level sprinter can take creatine. If that gives them 1%, increase in performance, that makes them go from a 10-second 100-meter sprint to a 9.9 second. That's huge, right? But if you're not at that high level, if you're not at that level of competition, I mean, people are worrying about how much creatine should I take, should I get testosterone, when they don't even actually have that program. They don't know. If you ask them, okay, how long is this current block of training doing? How long is this mesocycle? They're like, wait, what? What's a mesocycle? So that's crucial. So if you're not, honestly, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a structured program in place, then like, what are you doing? What are you doing in the gym? At that point, you're almost, I'm not talking about experienced lifters that know what they're doing, they can just train intuitively and like kind of just chill and just whatever, if they're in like an off season, or the people that like, they're rugby players and they do their sport and they go to the gym and have a coach telling them what to do. I'm not talking about that. Obviously, people that just want to go to the gym just to lift, right? And then they have no idea what they're doing. So that's extremely important, right? People worry about their diet. It's the same way you should be worrying about training. So yeah, it's just a common thing I see. Everyone, they worry about everything but the program. People ask me, what's better, 3 sets or 4 sets? What's better, this pull up or chin up? High bar or low bar squats? Or this or that? Just forget all that. Forget about these tiny little details that will have that'll have extremely little effect. So yeah, if you want to actually go anywhere, if you actually want to, reach new levels of strength or size or whatever performance, you need to have structure. If you want a good structured, well-designed program, you can go to my website. I have a bench press program that's just straight designed just to increase your bench press. I have a deadlift program that's just pure deadlift. Those can be run concurrently if you want deadlift. You can run the bench press and deadlift program at the same time. You can run them concurrently. And then they include a peak, and then you can max out your deadlift and bench and hit new PRs. And then I also have a hypertrophy program and a strength program that they are just standalone things on their own. So you either run the hypertrophy, and then you run the strength. What I suggest is you run the hypertrophy first to get like a good base built up, if you aren't already doing that, and then you can move into the strength if that's what you care about, because that base build with hypertrophy will be extremely beneficial. Anyway. So that's, if you want a good, well-structured program, you can go to my website, get those. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.